What's up, guys? KDOT357 coming to you here. Today is the 27th of February, so we're only a few days away from giving away a 6-hour P290 chambered in 9mm. That's our giveaway gun for this month. Of course, I've got a concealed carry class not this Saturday, but the 7th of March. And we also give away a gun in all of our concealed carry classes, but we're still going to do our monthly giveaway at the store as well. Those tickets are just $1. Of course, when you sign up for concealed carry, you're going to get a ticket at the door, and then actually there's 3 prizes going to be given away. Obviously, with the biggest prize given away at the end of the day would be a handgun, a pistol. And that was so much fun when I announced that giveaway, the last concealed carry class. It was a lot of fun. So once again, I don't do hardly any advertising. Really, I don't do any on print. So I just look at it as part of my advertising budget, because people say, well, how can you give away guns? What do you mean? Just give them away, you know? I mean, I look at it as advertising. It's part of my advertising budget. So as long as I can do it, I'm gonna do it. Speaking of guns, can you believe I've got a Hellcat in here, OSP. So that means the slide is milled out for an RMR optic or what have you to go on the back here, and it'll go right on there. Put you a nice optic on there. You know, a lot of the handguns now, more and more folks are going to these RMR optics where the slides are milled out to adapt or accommodate an optic. So we've got this in here. I got one Hellcat. Obviously, it's going to go first come, first serve, okay? All right, which brings me to my other thing. I don't think it's going to affect you as my customer any at all. Not any at all. And I got a couple reasons for doing this. If I catch pure T heck for it, I mean, I'll go back to the original hours. I'm opening up at 11 tomorrow, starting tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Please feel free, and I would encourage you to tell all your friends and share this video as well. Our new store hours are going to be, we're going to close at 6 like we normally do, but we're going to open at 11 every day, including Saturday. Our hours will be from 11 to 5. And you might say, well, what are you doing that for? Well, I mean, our traffic, overwhelmingly our store traffic is, say, from noon, from 12 all the way to closing is where, my gosh, probably 90% of our traffic is. When I say, what do you mean by traffic? I mean customers coming in store. And Saturdays, I can tell you for the last 7 years since we opened, we normally don't ever get that busy until after 12 on Saturdays. I don't know, I think people get up, they do things around the yard or go run errands or whatever, and then save the afternoon for shopping and going to the gun shop, you know. So we're going to try it out, see how it goes. And actually, folks, I have to a lot of times go down to Tactical Gear Distributors. It's like I'm going down there in the morning to get a mess load more of ammo. Since we've lowered our ammo prices, especially on your target rounds, full metal jacket, plinking rounds, whatever you want to call them, for target practice, we've been selling the crap out of it. And I just think it's going to get busier and busier and busier with our ammo. So I've got to go down there in the morning and get some more ammunition. Also, PMags, we're out. We've lowered our price on Magpul PMags to $10.99. $10.99 a magazine. I think it's going to get to the point where I'll be buying a whole case of that, which there's 100 of them in there. But I'm going down there tomorrow to pick up a few dozen, and I'll be bringing them back to the store. We'll get them into the system. $10.99 for Magpul PMags. And I told Jason, I said, give me the cheapest full metal jacket target ammo that you got. And I don't mind telling you, we mark it up $1.50 a box, $1.50 a box. I don't think anybody's got any problem in making $1.50 on a box of ammo. But when I teach training, concealed carry and all my other training, I really, really talk about training. And obviously I know it costs money, so we want to make the training rounds or the full metal jacket rounds as affordable as possible for you, okay? But I'm going to title this video on my Facebook page and on my YouTube channel, New Store Hours. So I guess the biggest significance would be that we normally on Saturdays would open up at 9. Quite frankly, I don't know why we ever did that. Not that we open up at 9, but close at 5, yeah, I understand. But so we're going to start opening up at 11 every day, and then close at 6 every day except for Saturday 5. So 11 to 6, Monday through Friday, 11 to 5, Saturday, close Sunday. All right? So feel free to share this with folks. And like I said, if I get a lot of blowback from it, I can always go back to 10 o'clock. But I don't think I'm going to miss that much for that 1 hour between 10 and 11. It just gives me time to sit down there at Tramway Diner and drink coffee. And no, I'm just picking about that. Actually, to give me time to run all my errands. It gives me time to come up here in the store. My gosh, I had one gun today that I was trying to get on Gunbroker, and I took pictures of it this morning, but once we opened, I didn't even get a chance to put it on there. I mean, the whole day, so I've got to go put this gun on Gunbroker. So it'll give me more time to do that, and just get a little bit more administrative stuff done. So, because it's just once we get going, you know, between the phone ringing and fielding questions about firearms and fielding questions about concealed carry and other training classes, it's hard to get some stuff done once we get up and going, okay? All right, so new hours tomorrow, 11 o'clock. So, Jeff, if you're watching this, I'm going to text you in a minute because I know you said you'd be back in here Friday. And so I'll text you, so I don't want you showing up here at 10 o'clock and opening up the doors. I mean, I guess if you did it, it's no big deal. But I wouldn't normally do that to you, so I'm going to text you and let you know that new hours is 11 o'clock open. All right, and that's really the only thing that's changed. Closing times are the same. 11 o'clock is when we'll be open, just 1 hour. All right? So I'm going to load this up to my Facebook page, my YouTube channel. I just want to leave you with this. Remember, new lower prices on ammo. Got a good selection of AR-15s and a couple of AKs in here. Don't forget, we finance firearms through time financing. We do a lot of that. Real affordable payments for you. They'll go 18 months on anything from $300 to $1,000. If you spend more than $1,000, they'll go further out on it, up 24 months, even up 36 months, depending on how much you spend. But typically, most guns that are bought are in here between $300 and $1,000. So, so don't forget about the time financing as well. But people are loving these new ammo prices. I had a guy come up to me today as I was pulling in. I came back from town, and said he really appreciated it. I mean, some of these ammo boxes have dropped about $5. That's a lot, you know, especially if you're buying multiple boxes of ammunition, okay? All right, so I'm out of here. Don't forget, on the YouTube channel, if you like the video, hit the like button, and also, if you would, subscribe, and then hit that bell, because that way you're going to get notifications when I load new content up, okay? All right, see you tomorrow morning at 11. Stay armed, stay safe.